It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Texans. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On the give, this is Nichols. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
That one complete. It's tamped down. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Stroud off the play fake. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 40s. On the play there as the drive will continue. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Stroud. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On second down, here's Fields. Rolling to his right. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw. Fields on the move to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Steelers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
That fire move the intended target, and now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this returnable for Hill. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Let's go now.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Stroud to throw it. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Going for it with Pierce. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ready.
On second down, here's Pierce. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. They go again with Pierce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Pierce now up the middle. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On third down, here's Pierce. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on third down now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Stroud working out of the gun. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This taken in at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Fields out to his left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the carry, it's Nichols. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw is Fields. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Nichols, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on them, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's a
wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the Texans are going to start at their own 7. Offense ready to go here for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now there he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone, do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. They moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Dancing to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit him to a short catch, he has that make-you-miss ability to take it for big yardage and put in the end zone again. So trying to blanket him is very difficult, but ultimately, you've got to find a way to put him on the ground, tackle him, and he doesn't make that easy.
They're struggling with that so far.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On second down, it's Stroud. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Let's go now. Ready, go.
First and 10, it's Stroud. That is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, and it's the Ravens who have the lead as they play the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Next, we head off to check out another game, and you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Baker Mayfield with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Tyler Boyd, a touchdown reception. We were witness to a solid first half from this year's number 2 overall pick rookie, CJ. These 2 clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. But for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaud.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
Come on, come on.
Stroud now on first and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And not a whole lot there. the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Stroud. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Now it's Peterson. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it.
A dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Jared Stingley picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. But didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Hand off left side. Pierce fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Another carry for Pierce. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Holding offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he stays up. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll run with Nichols. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, it's Nichols. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Now Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that will be incomplete. Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And nope. as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Fields now to throw. Down he goes. Will Anderson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And a fair catch call for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And they will take over first and 10. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game? but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. 3rd and short, McKinnon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Will Anderson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Stroud off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down. And this may be all for 9.
Offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's McKinnon on the draw. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one, angling for the sideline. Here comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Into the hands of Nichols. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Fields. Steps away. Throwing over the middle. incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
From the gun on third down, Fields steps away to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Now a give, right side. Nichols. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, Fields rolling to his right. Completes this one to Pickens. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And they're going to speed things up here. Fields on first down, rolling to his left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Now Fields. They'll roll him out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. To throw is Fields. He'll buy some time right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Okay, ready? Alert! Alert! On lock line! Hey! Check that! Check that! Shut up!
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Here we go!
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8.
Drop on switch. Drop, check. Let's go.
Give to Pierce. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Going for it with Pierce. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for the Texans, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll hit